Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Panasonic Lumix S5.
Starting at number 5.
Panasonic Lumix LX100. While a bridge camera like the Panasonic Lumix FZ1002 gives you the convenience of a built-in lens, it isn't especially portable. If you want something you can easily carry around for street photography or travel, the Panasonic Lumix LX102 is an excellent choice. This premium option is aimed more at enthusiasts, with dedicated exposure dials that give you more hands-on control over settings. Though it's been discontinued, it's still one of the best Panasonic point-and-shoots, especially if you can find one used for a lower price. The camera also stands out among point-and-shoots for its multi-aspect sensor. It uses a micro Four Thirds sensor that's larger than the lens's imaging circle, which lets you adjust the aspect ratio of your photos without affecting the camera's diagonal field of view. That basically means it's making more effective use of the sensor's resolution when using different aspect ratios. And it still captures high-quality photos, especially for a compact camera. The built-in lens also has a fairly wide max aperture, so it performs well in low light, and you get a bit of zoom range for flexible framing.
Coming at number 4.
Panasonic Lumix FZ1000. A bridge camera can be a solid option if you like the convenience of a built-in lens, but still want the shooting experience and ergonomics of a DSLR. Thankfully, Panasonic has you covered with the Lumix FZ1002. It's a solid all-in-one camera for casual or family photographers, with a versatile zoom lens with a wide full-frame equivalent focal range of 25 to 400 millimeters. That gives you a lot of room to shoot everything from far-off birds and wildlife to your daughter's soccer game. Naturally, you won't get the same image quality out of this camera as you would with one of the larger sensor options mentioned above. Still, it uses a 1-inch sensor, bigger than most super zoom cameras. It also feels good in the hand, has a helpful vari-angle screen, and has a great viewfinder. It's packed with extra features, including a 4K photo mode that lets you pull stills out of 30 frames per second video clips and a focus bracketing feature that gives you some flexibility to adjust the focus point after taking a photo. If you're on a tight budget, the Panasonic Lumix FZ80 is a budget bridge camera with a lot of value and a longer zoom range. However, it has a much cheaper build and uses a smaller sensor, resulting in worse overall image quality.
At number 3.
Panasonic Lumix G100. If all the talk of codecs and chroma sampling went over your head, but you're still interested in shooting videos or vlogs, fear not. The Panasonic Lumix G100 is a great little vlogging camera that's more accessible to newcomers. It's much more portable and affordable than the Panasonic Lumix GH5 too, which is probably overkill for many content creators who want a simple setup to get started. To that end, the camera is very easy to use, with simple and intuitive controls. For instance, when you flip its screen around to face you, the camera automatically goes into self-shot mode, enabling face/eye detection, audio tracking, and a 3-second recording start timer to make vlogging easier. The unique directional mic is better than most internal camera mics, but you also get a microphone input to attach a dedicated mic if you want better audio. Just be aware that the 2x crop factor plus an additional crop in 4K can bring the frame pretty tight on your face unless you use an extension pole. Still, this is a very solid vlogging camera if you want something lightweight and portable that won't break the bank.
Number 2 of my list.
Panasonic Lumix GH5 M2. Panasonic's GH series has long been a favorite among videographers and YouTubers, and the Lumix GH5 II is one of the best cameras in the company's lineup for video work. Unlike the Panasonic Lumix DCS5, the GH5 II uses a micro Four Thirds sensor, so there's a trade-off in low light capability. On the flip side, the smaller sensor means more room in the body to implement best-in-class IBIS and the ability to use smaller lenses with longer equivalent focal lengths. Many MFT lenses are also available, making the camera versatile for various video styles. Video quality is great, but its internal video recording capability and resolution options are where the camera shines. On top of 1080p and UHD 4K, it can also record DCI 4K and anamorphic 6K to get a wider, more cinematic aspect ratio. It comes with Vlog and internal 10-bit 4:2:2 recording at up to 30 frames per second, or 60 frames per second with 4:2:0 sampling, plus a dizzying array of recording formats and codecs. This is a video and filmmaking powerhouse, if it wasn't clear. Though it's since been superseded by the Panasonic Lumix GH6, the GH5 II is still a great option for most video shooters, especially considering its lower price.
And number 1.
Panasonic Lumix S52. The best Panasonic Lumix camera we've tested is the Panasonic Lumix S52. It's a knockout of a hybrid camera, with some standout video features among its peers. Things like open-gate 6K recording, vectorscope functionality, and built-in heat vents to reduce overheating make it a videography powerhouse, and that's not even mentioning its excellent in-body image stabilization (IBIS) system and amazing ergonomics. It even improves on some of the biggest photography drawbacks of its predecessor, the Panasonic Lumix S5, with faster burst shooting and a new phase detection autofocus system. The phase detection AF still falls behind the competition when it comes to keeping pace with fast-moving subjects. If that isn't a deal-breaker, you'll find a lot to love about the S5 Mark II.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.